尊敬的各位国家元首、政府首脑、
Heads of international organizations,
国际组织负责人，现在我宣布
I now declare open
一带一路
the Leaders' Roundtable
高
of
峰
the
论坛
Belt
圆桌
and
峰
Road
会
Forum
开幕。
for International Cooperation.
欢迎大家
I welcome
来到
all of
雁
you
西湖畔
to Yanqi Lake
出席一带一路
for the
国际合
Leaders'
作高峰论坛
Roundtable.
圆桌峰会，共商推进
It
国
gives
际合
us
作
a good opportunity
共赢
to discuss
发
how
展大
to
计
promote international cooperation for common
一带一路
development.
建设是我在
I
2013
put
年
forward
倡议
the initiative of building the Silk Road Economic Belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road in
和
2013.
互联互通，
The initiative aims
对接各
to
国政
promote
策和发展
infrastructure
战略，
development and greater
深化务实合
connectivity,
作，
synergize the development policies and strategies of individual countries, deepen practical cooperation, encourage coordinated and interconnected
这项
development,
倡议
and bring about common prosperity.
我对世界
I
形
have
势的一
come
些
up
观察
with
和思
this
考。
Belt and Road initiative based on my observation of and reflection on the situation of the world.
大调
We
整
live in an age of great progress, great transformation, and profound changes.
正在孕育，
A new round of scientific, technological, and industrial revolution is in the making.
各国
New
利益
growth
深
drivers
度融
are
合，
gaining momentum.
和平
National
发展
interests
合
are
作
increasingly
共赢
entwined.
成为时代
Peace,
潮流。
development, and women
与此
cooperation
同时，
have become the trend of our times. On the other hand, the deep-seated problems in global development are yet to be addressed effectively.
全球经济增长
Global economic
不够牢
growth
固，
is not on a
贸易和
solid
投资低迷，
ground. International trade and
经济全
investment
球化
are sluggish.
遇到波折，
Economic globalization is
发展不平衡
encountering some headwinds. Development has become
战
more
乱和冲
uneven.
突，
Not
恐怖主义
to mention the other
难民移
challenges
民大规模
that
流动
overshadow the
对
world
世界经济的
economy
影
like
响
wars,
突出。
conflicts, terrorism, and a massive flow
面
of
对挑战
refugees and migrants.
各国都在探讨
Confronted by
应对
these
之策，
challenges, many countries
也提
are
出很多
pondering the way
很好的
forward
发展
and
战
have
略
put forward many
和
good
合作倡议。
development strategies and cooperation
但
initiatives.
是
However,
在各
in a
国
world
彼此依存、
of growing
全球性挑战
interdependence and
此起彼伏的
challenges,
今天，单凭单个
no
国家的力
country
量难以
can
独
tackle
善其
the
身，
challenges
也无法
or
解决
solve
世界
the
面临的问
world's
题。
problems on its own.
只有对接各国彼此政策，
Individual countries need to
在全
coordinate
球更大
national
范围内
policies
整合经济要素，
and make good use
和发展
of
资源，
economic factors and development
才能形成合力，
resources on a greater
促进
global
世界
scale.
和平
Only in
安
this
宁
way can we build
和
synergy
发展。
and promote peace, stability, and common
一带
development
一路
in
建
the
设
world.
根植于历史，
The Belt
但
and
面
Road
向未来。
initiative is rooted in history,
古丝绸
but
之路凝聚了
oriented
先
toward
辈
the
们对
future.
美好生活的追求，
Reflecting our
促进了
forefathers'
亚欧大
aspiration
陆
for a
各
better
国
life,
互联互
the
通，
ancient Silk Road connected
推动了
nations in
东
Asia
西
and
方
Europe,
文明
catalyzed
交流
cultural
互鉴，
exchanges and mutual
为
learning
人类文
between
明
the
发
East
展进
and
步
West,
做出
and
了
made
重大
an
贡献。
important contribution to progress in human
我们完全
civilization.
可以从
We
古
have
丝绸之
every
路中
reason
吸
to
取智
draw
慧和力
wisdom
量，
and strength from the ancient Silk
本着
Road.
和平合作、
Advance
开放包
cooperation
容、
in the Silk Road spirit
互学
of
互鉴、
peace and cooperation,
互利
openness
共
and
赢的思路精
inclusiveness,
神，
mutual learning and mutual
推进合
benefit,
作，
and work
共
together
同开辟更加
to
光明
build
的前
an
景。
even brighter future.
一带一路源自中
The
国，
Belt and Road
但
initiative
属于世界。
originates from China but belongs to the
一带一
world.
路建设跨越不
It
同地
involves
域、
countries in
不同
different
发展阶
regions
段，
at different development
文明，
stages and with different
是一
cultures.
个开放包容
It is a
的
platform
合
of
作平
open
台，
and inclusive cooperation
是各方共
and
同打
a
造
public
的
good
全球
we jointly
公共产品。
provide to the world.
它以亚欧大陆为重
While the
点，
Belt and Road
向所
initiative
有
focuses
志同道
on
合
the
的朋友
Asian
开放，
and European continent It is open to all like-minded friends. It does not exclude or target any party. In pursuing international cooperation at the Belt and Road Initiative, the parties follow the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits, and join hands to meet global economic challenges, aiming to draw on each other's strength and deliver win-win results. The parties will explore new opportunities, seek new drivers, and expand new space for development, moving closer toward a community of shared future for mankind. This is what I had in mind when I first put forward the Belt and Road Initiative. It is also the ultimate goal of this initiative. I am pleased to note that the international community has given positive responses and extensive support to the Belt and Road Initiative. More than 100 countries and international organizations have participated in it. A large number of cooperation projects have been launched, and some are already in operation. An interconnected infrastructure network is taking shape. Industrial cooperation is gaining momentum. Policy coordination is improving. People are beginning to reap the benefits of the Belt and Road cooperation and feel even closer to each other. All this provides a good basis for the Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. China has proposed and is hosting the forum precisely for the purpose of extensive consultation on cooperation, joint contribution to the cooperation platform, and shared benefits of cooperation by all the parties involved to make sure that our people are better off as a result of the Belt and Road Initiative. At a high-level dialogue yesterday, leaders of various countries and international organizations and the representatives of the business and academic communities offered many useful ideas and proposals, and many cooperation agreements were signed. I hope today's roundtable will help us build more consensus, chart the course, and develop a blueprint for the Belt and Road cooperation. I hope our discussions here will make good progress in the following areas. First, setting the direction of win-win cooperation. The swan geese can fly long and safe through winds and storm because they move in flocks and help each other as a team. It brings home the message that the best way to meet challenges and achieve better development is through cooperation. In our cooperation, we need to work in a spirit of partnership and follow the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits policy, infrastructure, trade, financial, and people-to-people connectivity should be our shared goal. We need to seek win-win results through greater openness and cooperation, avoid fragmentation, refrain from setting inhibitive thresholds for cooperation, or pursuing exclusive arrangements, and reject protectionism. It requires a peaceful and stable environment to pursue the Belt and Road Initiative. It is important for individual countries to step up cooperation, resolve their differences and disputes through dialogue and consultation, and work together to maintain regional security and stability. Second, strengthening policy coordination and synergizing our development policies and strategies. We need to improve policy coordination and reject beggar-thy-neighbor practices. This is an important lesson that can be drawn from the global financial crisis and is still very much relevant to the development of the world economy today. National development strategies are drafted in the light of particular national circumstances and have their own distinctive features. At the same time, they generally pursue the same goal. There is a great deal of common ground and complementarity among the strategies. We could make good use of this to promote and reinforce development for all of us. Based on this common understanding, we need to set up a mechanism for policy coordination and mutual learning. We can build on it, work out plans for cooperation, and take concerted actions to coordinate our plans, pursue interconnected development, and share the benefits. We need to seek greater complementarity between the Belt and Road cooperation and the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the outcomes of the G20 Hangzhou Summit. The regional development initiatives of APEC, ASEAN, AU, EEU, EU, and CELAC, and the development plans of relevant countries. By doing so, we will make the whole greater than the sum of its parts. Third, deepening practical cooperation driven by concrete projects. As the saying goes, roads don't build themselves and good things don't happen by themselves. Concrete action is the key to turning a blueprint into reality. In terms of infrastructure connectivity, we need to push forward the construction of railways, roads, and other major land transportation arteries. Speed up the development of seaports and improve oil and gas pipelines, electricity transmission, and telecommunication networks. In terms of cooperation in the real economy, we need to vigorously develop economic corridors and work for the success of economic trade and industrial cooperation zones to boost investment, industrial clusters, and job creation, and take the path of innovation-driven development. In terms of trade and investment liberalization and facilitation, we need to improve free trade areas, harmonize rules and standards, and provide a better business and institutional environment so as to fully unlock the potential of greater connectivity. In terms of financial cooperation, we need to broaden the channels, develop new models, and reduce the cost of financing, and remove the bottlenecks that impede project implementation. People-to-people exchange is an important part of the Belt and Road cooperation. We need to deepen cultural exchanges, make our cooperation more inclusive and solidly based, and enable the people to become the main drivers and beneficiaries in pursuing the Belt and Road Initiative. Dear colleagues, Yanqi Lake is an inspiring place with a rich history, and you can see in the mountains the relics of China's Great War. It is a good place to start our journey of cooperation. Many people have compared the Belt and the Road to a pair of soaring wings. Here from Yanqi Lake, let us spread our wings, soar to the sky, and reach out together for a future of peace, development, and win-win cooperation. Thank you.